Well, well, well. Would you look at that? Looks like my guy with a guy, man. His source was pretty much accurate in some regard that the Detroit Lions called and offered the Cincinnati Bengals a second-round pick. Again, alleged, unofficial, but this time we got some official news coming from an actual NFL insider. You guys can see it from the banner below that the Detroit Lions called what I believe to be on Trey Hendrickson. You might have a different belief, but this is coming from Diana Rossini's Twitter account. Says teams, including the Rams, 49ers, Lions, Colts, and Eagles have called the Bengals about several players, including Logan Wilson and Trey Hendrickson. For now, some teams don't believe Cincinnati has any real interest in moving its core pieces, and then you have to read the article. Now, I am not an Athletic subscriber. They put every single article behind a paywall. I just don't like that. Give us a little taste, man. Whet the appetite, tickle the fancy a little bit, and then suck me in that way, all right? No, instantly you have to pay. I understand we in that type of media, but give me something, bruh. I'm leaving here with something. I see a big trade. I want to leave here with something. I don't want to just have to buy something immediately. You know what I'm saying? But this now puts some legitimacy to the alleged report that I had yesterday that the Detroit Lions called the Cincinnati Bengals and offered something for Trey Hendrickson. Now, you could believe that it is a different player. I believe that they have a cornerback that some of you guys are interested in, and Logan Wilson was also brought up as well. I believe that this call was about Trey. I think that Brad knows beyond a shadow of a doubt what we need to do. The missing piece is a pass rusher opposite Aiden Hutchinson. Now, I did see a graphic today that Al-Qadim Muhammad actually has more pressures than Aiden Hutchinson, but Aiden Hutchinson has more sacks. We have two players that with over like 16% pass or pressures. I'm like, okay, all of that stuff is fine and dandy. Pressures, give me sack numbers, right? Give me sack numbers. Now, I know Trey is having a down year. I know he's coming off of an injury. It is not that significant. If you ask me, he was pulled out of the game, I believe, because of the injury, and they're trying to save him for the trade deadline. That's what I think. Now, historically, the Cincinnati Bengals do not make deals at the trade deadline. So if they did this, it'll be something they rarely do at the trade deadline. But this is a dumb organization. Again, you have a piece that will have, well, it'll have a little value. It'll have value with the comp pick. But why not control the pick? You're not going to get a second-round pick. If the Detroit Lions are calling and offering you a second-round pick for a guy for 9 games, you're not going to get that for a comp pick at all. You can get, and the comp pick is not going to come until 2027. So you may as well get a second-round pick, which you can control the draft capital if you trade him. If you let him walk, you can't control. It's based on some type of formula that has to do with the deal that he signs, and you're not going to get any higher than the 3rd-round pick. So go ahead and make this deal. Now, could the Detroit Lions have possibly called on Logan Wilson? It is a possibility. I'm not going to rule that out. We don't need him right now, but the Detroit Lions have never drafted for need, but they've traded for need. They traded for need in 2024 when we traded for Zadarius Smith. Our middle linebacker is Alexander Zaloni. He's healthy, playing pretty good football, but he is not under contract next year. So could we trade for Logan Wilson? We could. We could very much do that. Let's take a look at, and I'm just bringing this up because I thought that this was intriguing. I don't think this is the guy they're calling on. I don't, but there is some intriguing kind of information here. So in 2025, Wilson will earn a base salary of $5.3 million and a workout bonus of $100,000. He got a cap hit of 8.7 and a dead cap of 9.1. Logan Wilson did request a trade. If you notice, these guys on defense, they want to get the heck out of Cincinnati. Trey, for many, many years, this is like the 3rd year in a row that he's asked for a trade, and they did not grant it. Then they granted it last year, but they never moved him, and now we're at the trade deadline. I genuinely think he gets dealt. But when it comes to Logan Wilson, so this was his rookie salary. He's still on his rookie salary. He has no sacks. That's not what he's going to be brought in to do. If we traded for this guy, that's not what he does. He's not going to be sacking. We're not going to have him sack the quarterback. But right here, if the Detroit Lions were to trade for Logan Wilson, they would have a potential out after this year. They would have him for 2 more seasons. Now, I could see this kind of off the wall thinking, in the sense of, if you were to do this, that means that you're probably going to let Alex Anzalone walk, and then Logan Wilson will be your middle linebacker. That's probably what I would assume. I don't know. His deal is pretty darn nice. It really is. He actually would be he has a base salary of $6 million in 2026, signing bonus. So you are not going to pay a ton of money for a guy, and the Lions have to dish out a lot of money in the next couple of years. And I could see Brad, again, we've given almost $1 billion to 9 players. So is this a possibility? I'm not going to rule it out. I just don't think this is why the Detroit Lions are calling. There's a reason. I know you guys love Al-Quadin Muhammad. I know you heard from Justin Rogers that he expects Ahmed Hassanin to come back in a couple of weeks. I'm going to be real, all right? When it comes to Ahmed, is it really that big of a deal? I know I hurt a lot of y'all feelings right now, but y'all be hurting mine, right? No, but is it really that big of a deal for him to come? He's done nothing in the NFL. Absolutely nothing. We put all our faith in the 6th-round pick who did nothing in the NFL, got a chance, got hurt, not his fault, but has done nothing. So as a depth piece, fine, fantastic. Now we got to create a roster spot for him if we don't throw him on a practice squad. Is he even worth a roster spot, to be real with you? I mean, we got a lot of guys who not able to contribute. Josh Pascal, Mekhi Wingo, and Levi Onwuzurike. Is that what you want? Even more guys who cannot participate, who can't really contribute? So shout out to Mohamed, because he's doing all the heavy lifting for every other pass rusher, like defensive end on the team. He really is. He's right under Hutch. He's up in the matter of fact, I think we have 2 Lions in the top 10, or going into week 8, we had 2 Lions in the top 10 as far as sacks, with Aiden at 6 and Mohamed at 5, right? So shout out to him. I'm not trying to take anything. I just don't think he's the guy, right? That's what I genuinely think. So I think that the Detroit Lions, they called with the intention of inquiring about Trey Hendrickson, because that is, to me, the piece that Brad recognizes that we need. And if the media and the pundits, and we're hearing rumors that the Detroit Lions are still looking for an edge with Mohamed playing the way that he's playing, with Davenport allegedly coming back, then that tells you all you need to know. Otherwise, you wouldn't hear these rumblings that we are looking for an edge still. I've always said this. Brad has not properly addressed the pass rush. How can you say, he has not properly addressed the edge rushing position. If you look at the statistical breakdown of this team and the edge, it is sad to say that Mohamed this year is playing probably the best of everyone who has been opposite Aiden, better than Marcus, better than Romeo. He really is playing the best. And that's saying a lot for a guy that was on the practice squad of the Indianapolis Colts not too long ago. And that last year, this time, I don't even know if he was on our team at the trade deadline, but I know he came mid-season. So this is a big deal, and I wanted to bring that to your attention. But now we got a segment that I have not had in a while. I'm actually going to make this a segment with graphics and everything, so be ready for that. But this is one of my favorite segments, and it is called Dumb Comments from the Comment Section. And this dumb comment is coming from BP, a known troll in my comment section. Now, don't listen. This is entertainment. I like to do this, so don't tell. I don't want to hear about being the bigger person, and don't let the trolls get to you and all this stuff. This is what I do. So if they want to troll, then look, as I like to say, they want the smoke. I got the machine. BP says, more silly commentary. Trey is injured and probably will end up on IR. And this is in reference to the video that I made yesterday about the Detroit Lions potentially offering a 2nd-round pick to the Cincinnati Bengals, where it doesn't look so silly now. And this is what I love about this. Trolls are like the best because they are phenomenal. They engage in the comment section, which helps the video. They watch the video, which helps the video. they thumbs up or down the video, most likely down, which helps the video. So I don't understand, if you don't like something, why do you continue to watch it? Why do you continue to comment and give an opinion that no one asked for, right? So shout out to BP, a known troll. Keep up the engagement, keep that AdSense coming, keep those comments coming, and keep being featured on the newest segment on this channel, Dumb Comments from the Comments section, because I really enjoy what I do. And that's why this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you already know what it is. You choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Director tier members of 6 months and above, if you have not received a milestone award or reward for either milestone, please email me. I went and restocked my helmets yesterday, so I will be sending them out. All right. Whatever addresses I have now, those are going out. And if you guys haven't heard, we're going to cap the director tier membership at right now 150 members. Right now we're sitting at 40, so we got a long way to go. But when we hit that 150 mark, we're going to cap it. So that means that I will be taking no more. I don't know how I'm actually going to do that. I have to probably talk to YouTube and see how I can limit that. I don't know if I can close it or something like that, but maybe if you sign up as a director tier and we're over 150, I'll, issue a refund or I'll see what I can do. But anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. And don't forget, don't you wind up on dumb comments from the comment section. One of my favorite segments.